Hello, my name is Asha Ali, and I am a musician. I am honored to stand right here today and to talk to you about following your heart. When I was 6, my mother took me and my sister to go see one of her friends. Her friend had something we didn't have. She had a TV, a VCR, and a mixtape of music videos sent to her from a relative in Canada. And while they chatted, we sat and watched this tape. And I can't really remember the other videos, but I remember the chills that went down my spine at the moment that Madonna's video for Live to Tell came on. And everything went quiet. I was somewhere I'd never been. I was inspired. I remember watching, feeling amazed, and I knew at that moment what I wanted. My heart had found the path that I was to follow. The year was 1985. We lived in a small town in Uganda called Jinja, and we were watching a Madonna video. I was a little girl who, despite lacking most of the comforts that I have today, was happy and loved. I believe that they are key moments in our lives, moments that define our paths, moments that, if we let them, give us the directions to our true heart's desires. I have since then followed this voice, and even though growing up has involved a whole lot of pain, I know that my heart desires. I know what my heart desires, and that is to make music. Music that is sprung from an honest place where I am always true to myself. Because to follow your heart is to trust yourself. To follow your heart is to listen to yourself. To follow your heart is to love yourself. To follow your heart is to stay true to who you are and always will be. I have been in countless wars, and it is now, at 30 years of age, that I have come to terms with this burning longing in my body. And it is a longing that most of all longs to be free. And when others want to define who and what you are, and they think that they are saving you from the pain that they have endured, it is in fact a pain that comes from them never realizing, trusting, believing, or following their own true heart's desires and their own path. My mother is a great influence of mine. She has given birth to 11 children and basically single-handedly brought us from Jinja, Uganda, from this small town, to Sweden so that we could have a better life. Sorry. And she has often told me, sorry, that I should educate myself, that I should secure my future for myself and for my child. And I will probably do the same thing to my son, because I am a parent, and that's what parents do. They want their children to have a good life. And I did try it. Just now, I went to school for 6 months, and I sat there, and it dawned on me that if you make up a plan B, you are most certain to use that plan B one day. So I say, why make a plan B when I can stick to my plan A? In these times, we have words like multitasking. It is almost a bit of a disadvantage just to only do one thing. And maybe it would be better if I introduced myself as the singing doctor or the composing teacher. But the thought of it makes me stressed and confused. Now, why not do one thing and really do it well, incredibly well, knowing that I give my whole heart to every single occasion that allows me to share my music with others. At 30 years of age, I have started to be grateful. For it is when you are grateful that you can receive something new in your life. So I say thank you, probably too much. I say thank you, and I seek in the corners of my mind, when the ground beneath me starts spinning, I come back to the wisdom that I am and always will be just fine, knowing that I am true to my true path. Because to follow your heart is to trust yourself. To follow your heart is to listen to yourself. To follow your heart is to love yourself. To follow your heart is to stay true to who you are and always will be. It is easy to do things the hard way. And it is hard to see the simplicity in that which is uncomplicated and immediate. We struggle and see the struggle as a reward in itself, and find it annoying when when you see someone else and you're thinking, why is it going so easily for them? Why is it going so well? And that is just, for me, it is petty and a reflection that there is something lacking. Because not giving ourselves the keys that open the doors to our heart's desires awakes a sense of inadequacy and jealousy. I have come to understand something that is of great value to me, that no two people can ever follow the same path. And I have decided to be inspired by those who follow their true heart's desires with determination and clarity. Those who are successful, and those that with every single thing they do are honest and true to who they are. I can only walk my path and listen to my true heart's voice, and I choose to keep it simple, to be a vessel for my music, to allow myself to embrace and be grateful for this gift. For whatever the desire, if it brings good in this world, and if it gives great joy, not only to yourself, but to those around you, it is truly a gift. And that is the greatest reward. Because to follow your heart is to trust yourself. To follow your heart is to listen to yourself. To follow your heart is to love yourself. And to follow your heart is to always stay true to who you are and always will be. Thank you. Thank you.